Welcome back to the channel where we continue on our marketing strategy for 2023. Today we're going to talk about website copy, how it's important, why it's important, and you do want to think about your website copy as you start to plan out your GA4 planning in terms of conversions, what you are trying to get your visitors to do, and what action do you want them to get to take. So we're going to talk about focusing in on the customer, the reader of the website, what's in it for them, the importance of mobile versus desktop, solving problems for your customer, why would they want to buy your product, talk about landing pages, and more. If you want to know about how to update your website copy that sells, listen in and listen ahead. First off, let's talk about your homepage. And of course, for most websites, this will be the most visited web page on your website. So you want to lead with interesting headlines. You want to sell solutions. What do you offer? Now, an e-commerce product website, you want to focus in on products and your buyer personas and what stage they are in. Now, for an e-commerce website, if they're visiting your website, there still could be some research involved, but they are trying to identify a solution. If you have more of a leads-based website, you still want to focus in on converting those customers into leads and bring them further down the funnel. And you want to do that by writing copy just like you would for a newspaper ad or for a billboard. You want to hit them with a headline. You want to be the solution to their problem. So you want to focus in on the reader, what's in it for them, what problem can your company or product solve. If they want to lose weight, you want to clearly state that they will get in better shape, but you want to talk about the things that they can evolve out of that. So rather than saying lose weight, you want to say things like look younger, have more energy, bring out all of those benefits, and you want to sell, they always say talk about, you want to sell aspirin, not vitamins. Aspirin is more of a fix it after the fact, whereas vitamins is more proactive. So you always want to think that way. How do we get to solve people's problems? That's why they've come to your website. You want to focus in on why your product. There's a lot of things out there on the internet, a lot of things out there on the web. Why should they choose you? You want to focus in on those emotional triggers. You do want to have cost out there, but you don't want to sell on cost. If you sell on cost, that'll bring you a race to the bottom. So you want to focus in on price, have it out there, have the product in stock. But what can you do to solve your customers' problems? And then offer solutions. Offer different ways that your product or brand can offer solutions for your customer or why they should purchase your product. Now, for e-commerce, you want to have your top selling products on your home page. You want to have photos. You want to have videos. You want to have things like in stock or how many of them are in stock if it's a hard to find item. Those will spur buying decisions. And there's a difference between that research stage. We did a video on the buying stage process. Now we're talking about web copy that once they are actually on that website, how do you convert them into a customer? And talk about things like free shipping, 24-hour shipping, 48-hour shipping, things that are benefits to the consumer and how it benefits them getting that product quicker, or with that free shipping, what differentiates you from some of the other products and brands out there in the market. Now, you also want to focus in on the reader's problem. So how does your product benefit them? You want to tell a story. We're going to talk more about telling a story, but lead them through the hero's journey, as they call that. You know, every good movie has, you introduce the hero, then the hero has a problem. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in that story process. But the story really involves a couple of things. You're going to talk about the desire, the problem, then you want to guide them to a solution, then the action, and then the failure, and then you want to have the success. So it is a story all the way from the start all the way through the end. What can your product do for that? How can your product bring about a successful ending for your person that is on your website? You want to focus in on the analytics, your landing pages, your A/B testing, how much time you're spending on the site, your conversions, test your headlines, test the color of your buttons, and do focus in on your analytics as part of your website. So when you are talking about web copy, you want to talk about selling on every page. Not everybody goes to more than one page of your website. You want to write copy for the readers and list the benefits to them, and then analyze those paths to purchase and see some of the different trends and what is converting people on your website. If you have a search box on your website, make sure to look at that. If you can analyze what people are actually searching for on your site and make that prominent, that will lead you for content, products, ebooks, gated content, all of that, just by monitoring the search terms report. So website copy that sells as we continue along with your web marketing strategy.